Now what has just happened? We are seeing this. Grace Mugabe cries in court. Grace Mugabe breaks down in court. What would have happened there? Is it because of this? We see this coming from the Zimbabwe's Herald, and it reads, Grace Mugabe testifies in unlawful entry. Then we see this one here. Grace Mugabe breaks down in court. We would see one that tells it all. It says Grace Mugabe breaks down in court as stolen items are returned. What was stolen and what would make her cry? Why would she be crying? Because items are returned. She's supposed to be joyful and be smiling. Maybe they are tears of joy. Let's dig in and find out. Former First Lady Grace Mugabe was overcome with emotion and broke down in tears during a court session on Tuesday as some of the personal belongings of her late husband, former President Robert Gabriel Mugabe, were handed back to her. The presiding magistrate, Mr. Esther Chiwasa, briefly adjourned proceedings to allow Ms. Mugabe to regain her composure. Now that was very serious. This case centers on 4 former employees of the Mugabe family: Allen Chinamora, age 42, Denmo Chinamonya, age 35, Samson Karonga, and Tendai Bunganirwa, who are facing charges of unlawful entry in aggravating circumstances. The accused allegedly broke into 11 containers stored at the Blue Roof residence in Borodeo, Harare. The containers moved to the residence after Robert Gabriel Mugabe's 2017 retirement housed household items valued at approximately 500,000. These included television sets, clothing, cutlery, bed covers, and towels. Police investigations have led to the recovery of items stolen that are worth $2,000. Imagine, from a total of 500,000, and that was recovered. Now the items that were recovered would lead to her breaking down. Let's continue as we find out what happened here and what is happening here. Now, taking the witness stand, Ms. Mugabe recounted how Allen, a former family driver, was caught with some of the stolen items. She pointed fingers at Samson Karonga, accusing him of masterminding the thefts. Allen was caught with some of the stolen goods, but I strongly support Karonga. He had been linked in every case of theft that has occurred, she said. The defendants, represented by lawyer Rene Titakuzwa Kachiza, denied the charges. They claimed the containers were stolen in a publicly accessible car park and argued that the items were given to them as gifts by Robert Gabriel Mugabe. The theft was uncovered in May 2024 when Ms. Mugabe sought to retrieve artifacts belonging to her husband for donation to the African Liberation Museum. Upon opening the containers, she found broken padlocks and numerous items missing. A police investigation would follow, and this would result in the arrest of the four accused, and then this would lead to the recovery of stolen items, including suits, bed covers, and a television set from their homes. The trial, which has drawn significant public attention, continues as state workers and the state works to prove the involvement of the accused. The acting provincial commissioner of police commended the investigative team, emphasizing the importance of holding the perpetrators accountable. This case has highlighted the challenges faced by the Mugabe family following the passing on of Zimbabwe's former leader, and has become a focal point for debates about security and legacy. The court is expected to hear further evidence in the coming days. With that, I sign out. Dr. Clarence is the name and TV7 Live is the channel.